me.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Why? What happened?
We need to be back with Anna.
Came at a specific time. Is it time?
What happens in the third one? No, I'm joking.
Another Simple Favor featuring Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick is now out, and these two are really trying their best to sell this movie to us. Unfortunately, their best isn't good enough. We've been talking about their alleged rumored feud for quite some time. I want to protect myself so I don't get sued. But I think any normal person can see these two interact and tell that they don't really like each other.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, yeah. Talking about you.
It's really the director Paul to blame for all of this because he's the one that just really wanted a sequel to this movie. We had a Simple Favor, now we've got another Simple Favor. Anna is playing Stephanie and Blake is playing Emily. They head to the beautiful island of Capri, Italy for Emily, Blake's extravagant wedding to a rich Italian businessman. Now supposedly this movie is filled with twists and turns, but the timing of it is a publicity nightmare for Blake Lively. And like I said, I do think Blake is trying her best, and I think Anna is trying her best as well because she doesn't want to be associated with Blake right now. No one in Hollywood wants to be. And I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers about the movie, but let's look at some of the reviews. The fashion gorgeous, the locations stunning, but the plot a total mess. It's over the top, convoluted, and just plain weird. You have to really suspend disbelief as they try to force it to work with cheap shock value. Al Alexander writes, I have a simple favor to ask. Nothing much, just a desperate plea to stop with the simple favors. One was more than satisfactory. Another review reads, more of a telenovela than a tempting study of manipulation and detective work. Tim writes, the more another simple favor keeps Blake and Anna separate, the less the audience gets what they want. The less the audience gets that chemistry and the more the film suffers. You guys know I love a good blind item, and I found one about Blake and Anna. The item reads, why yes, the A-list actress who is an Oscar winner nominee did say F you to her co-star at an event for it. The non-Oscar nominee winner insisted on being in the middle when taking photos with more than one co-star present. Now the comments are calling them out. This person writes, Blake, I was wondering why she wanted to be between Anna and Henry. They looked so uncomfortable. I love celebrities, bro. Let Blake have the spotlight and the top billing and whatever else she wants. It's probably the last time she's ever gonna get the chance again. Another person commented, is this about Anna Kendrick? Sorry, but she's just a short, vicious, hateful B-word, and she would be like this to Blake regardless. I can't stand her, and I want to punch her through a wall every time I hear this kind of stuff. But another person asked, is she asking for a lawsuit? I mean, they're making a great point. If I was starring in a film with Blake Lively, I would probably walk on eggshells around her. And look at these two on the press tour. It is so awkward because they're posing with each other constantly, and they really don't look like they like each other. I mean, even like in this photo, it looks like Anna's just so disconnected. They also don't really compliment each other like fashion-wise or personality-wise. And we see like Blake Lively is a lot taller than Anna. They have about an 8-inch difference. And, you know, Blake Lively likes to wear big high heels and boots. And it just makes all these photos look really awkward. Like these two have to pose together and they know that they're doing this. And I know, you know, you can't really change much when it comes to heights, but a lot of people were calling out how it's just such an awkward contrast. One person asked, is Blake Lively that tall or is Anna Kendrick that short? Or is an optical illusion made worse by shoes? Another accused Blake of having zero self-awareness for wearing super high boots when she's already miles taller than Anna. I mean, you'd think that for the movie, I mean, when you think about like Ariana Grande and Cynthia, everything was so coordinated. I feel like they would typically, or a good like funded movie would have like a stylist that's styling both of them and that would consider these things. I don't think it's like one person to blame, but granted they know each other. They've worked with each other for quite some time. So she knows that Anna's short. Some even speculated that Blake was attempting to assert her dominance by purposely towering over Anna. One person writes that the heel height choice seems to be deliberate. Maybe it was meant for Blake to look more predominant over Anna and the outfit just ended up missing the mark completely when photographed. Anna previously admitted that she was angsty about her height when she was younger and didn't wear heels out of fear that people would notice how short she was. So she's had some insecurities over her height in the past, and I think everyone has like a little insecurity of their height, right? Like I feel like if you don't have a little bit over your height, then you're lying, because someone wants to be a little bit taller or they want to be shorter or however they want it, you know. At that point, you just have to be happy with what you've got. Blake revealed that she was bullied in elementary school for her height, called Big Bird, because she was too tall and had yellow hair. Now, despite these actresses making millions of dollars off of this movie, even millions and millions cannot hide the true feelings that they have for each other. Like Anna's favorite, "Oh, you know," response to how it is working with Blake.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, we've been talking about you all day.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take it.
Or when she was asked about how she feels about things going on, and she completely skirted around that question.
Yeah. Like, so now the other thing I want to ask you, how do you feel like how does it feel like the movie's being impacted kind of by everything happening around going on in the world?
Why, what happened? I did ayahuasca and the last year of my life is just gone, but I've heard the movie's amazing.
Wait, thank you.
And of course, Blake showed up in her like latex kind of dress, and she was trying to really like feel the moment and try to get those good selfies and good press.
Blake, what does it mean to be back with Anna?
Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy. Like, okay, this way.
Big stop, Anna. Big stop.
Blake, you look beautiful.
You look gorgeous!
I love you so much. How are you?
Like I said earlier, Paul is the one to blame for this reunion between Blake and Anna. Poor Paul, he just really loves this movie, but he says that, you know, Blake just embodies Emily in a way that's hilarious because Blake in real life is nothing like Emily. Keep in mind that Emily is a very harsh, selfish, aggressive character in this film, and it's funny to see that he's now doing press saying, "Oh, Blake is just such a great actress because she's embodying Emily, this terrible person," but that's not how she is in real life, I promise. Blake Lively said in March that Emily is probably my favorite character I've ever been fortunate enough to play. Paul, the director, said Blake is just the sweetest kind of Earth mother, but she can snap into this character and just be so biting and asserting and scary, but funny at the same time. Paul said, "I could literally not think of anybody who could play these roles other than them. It's a funny dynamic. Their chemistry is so through the roof, it's crazy." Now, it's interesting that Paul is making headlines by saying that Blake isn't like her character in the movie Emily, who kind of seems like how we would anticipate Blake to be, like to a T. And Vicky made a good point. That's not what she said in one interview. She said she was able to play herself in this movie. "I never online trash anyone, but in reality, it's not looking good for her and Ryan, and that's unfortunate because a lot of people really like them and their movies, but their heroes turned into villains. It's sad." Now, as part of their contract, they have to do a bunch of press. I remember when we first spoke about their feud a couple months ago, we talked about the fact that there was like a budget allocated to them going and doing press, and they had to go and do some. I don't think Blake really wanted to at that point because things were too sensitive, but I think she's entered into like delusion land where now she's excited to be back. I mean, ma'am, the trial hasn't even begun yet, but look at these two. A lot of fans said that these two looked very awkward during this red carpet moment. I mean, even looking at Anna's face here, you can't tell me that she's not uncomfortable. There were a lot of people also critiquing their outfits. I don't know if this is as standard as like, you know, do all these celebrities get their outfits critiqued so badly? But both of these two had some like fashion mishaps, I guess, on the red carpet. Like if you look at like Blake's armpit here under the dress, you can see that it looks like body makeup has like rubbed off onto her dress, which just again, I guess the makeup artist should be in trouble for that, or possibly the stylist should be. Either way, it's not a good look. It looks like she's got a dirty stain under her armpit and she's on the red carpet, and this is just unforgivable. I don't know why I noticed this right away, but like, look at, she's got these little pants on, no belt, and then why does it look like that loop has been worn down? Like worn all the way down. Looks like someone put their, you know, what is going on with that like loop? Who used that? What type of belt is going to be like fitting through that? But it does seem like they had a good time. I mean, I saw Anna taking some photos with fans and it looked like a cute fan interaction. I mean, she seems to be in a good mood.
So like that's it takes a selfie and
I
then
thought
like
this came at a specific time. Is it time?
yeah, it's time.
Oh my god, wait, so do I point it at you?
Yeah, point it at us and then
Wait, how do I see what the photo is on the other side? I only
it's
see
okay,
myself.
it's okay. It'll flip, it'll
Okay.
flip. Yeah.
That's so cute.
Do you see it?
Did it come out?
Yes, it did. Thank you so much.
Now, Blake is trying to play nice with Anna. She's been posting on social media to promote the film. She even shared a clip of Anna on Jimmy Kimmel promoting, again, the movie. It's streaming on Amazon. It did not come out in theaters, which I think that's a different kind of like, it's not selling the same way. So I think they would have made more if it was in theaters, but because of Blake's situation, they just couldn't get there. Like I said, Blake is trying to play nice, and she shared this on her Instagram story saying, math, Anna Kendrick equals 1 of 1. Writing this woman, insanely talented. I mean, it's bonkers. I want this as my ringtone, please and thank you. She really needs to go and secure those Hollywood friendships now that like Taylor Swift is out of the picture. Travis Kelce just unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. But we started this video with a blind item. I want to continue with another one. This reads, not always known for being the kindest person in the world, this A-list actress who is an Oscar winner nominee has been passing out $100 tips like crazy over the past week while doing press for her latest movie. Now that's an interesting blind item. Like I didn't know that Anna Kendrick had like a bad reputation. This comment reads, Anna Kendrick, I've heard that she was an ass, but don't care for her either way. Talented but forgettable. Her face has always annoyed me. Another person added that she's always pissed me off. And then Rockwell, leave her alone. She has no upper lip. It's jarring. You guys need to calm down with the comments. Like, I feel like, we talk about everything else, but keep those comments to yourself and be nice, okay? Joan asked, why is Anna considered unkind? I can't locate any prior posts with context. Boxdog commented, I read accounts of folks who were extras and crew on pitch 1 and 2, and she was really rude to them. That also is a period of time where she recently said she was in a crazy abusive relationship and she doesn't like who she was at that time, which I didn't even know she was in a relationship like that as well. If you guys want a deep dive on that, comment below. Now I try to do my due diligence and look up any receipts of Anna being rude. I found this from Des Moines. It's a anonymous like tip. Please block email. Worked on photo shoot for animated film and encountered one of the rudest celebrities I've ever worked with. DM. This girl was not only 2 hours late and did not apologize to the crew, but also shouted at the poor hair and makeup artist team because they were crowding her space. They were crowding her because she was late and they needed to get her ready ASAP. I found some posts on Reddit that accompanied this that read, yeah, a friend of mine worked as a makeup artist team for Anna before and mentioned how rude she is to the crew. Another person added, I used to work with someone whose brother drove around golf carts between sets on Universal Lot, and he said Anna Kendrick was the rudest and refused to speak to anyone driving her. That makes me like sad to hear because I actually like Anna Kendrick and I can't imagine being in that privileged position and not being super grateful. But Blake Lively is out here breaking her back trying to get some good press. She actually went and did a little fan event that included pizza. Here she is smiling with her little pizza purse, hanging out with are these fans or are these friends? They're like some modelly like fans, like some good looking fans over here. But one of the more unhinged moments I found recently was from that night where she got the tanner on her pit and essentially she was like behind a bar speaking about some of the phrases she learned while in Italy working on this movie, and look how graceful she is.
Do you guys believe this? Che cazzo dice? Che cazzo vai? What does that mean? Go f*** yourself. What the f*** are you saying? What the f*** are you doing? Not in that order, but sorry, that's what he taught me.
Mouth of a sailor, am I right? But I want to take you guys back to that Austin Film Festival, the one that was super awkward, and Anna Kendrick said, oh, one thing that Blake loves to do is to take over a speech, and Anna Kendrick's face in this video says it all.
So what happens in the third one? No, I'm joking. Capri and Rome, honestly. So Paul, we really wanted to make this second movie, and I was like, Paul, he wanted to shoot in Capri, and I was like, that sounds amazing, but it's very expensive, and let's just, shoot in Connecticut. That's where the first one took place. I didn't understand why it needed to be Capri, and now I want to live there. I love it so much. They serve you ice cream and lemons, and it's just magical, and they sell hats. That crazy, beautiful hat was just a hat in a store. Like, humans buy that. It's amazing.
No, Blake came to us with, I just found this hat. I go, wait, and like, she pulls out this landing pad of the hat.
It's a roof. We need it. It was like, yes.
It's in.
So anyway, it's just like it's pretty magical. So yeah, it was really nice. And Rome was Rome. I really love that you just.
Anna's like, am I gonna get a turn? But you know what? I just think she's trying to keep a low profile, keep her head down, and get through this film. And I think that she will. We believe in you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Email me video ideas, please. What do you guys want to see? Please. I'm like, what is going on with the views? I don't know how much longer. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.